Australia's booming population will become the subject of conversation every time state and territory leaders meet together with the Prime Minister. At Scott Morrison's first COAG meeting, premiers and chief ministers have agreed to share information on population pressures their cities are under or their need for extra workers. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
I propose that we get on with it.
With trademark determination,
and thank the media for their attendance.
Scott Morrison turned his have-a-go prime ministerial hand to COAG. And 5 hours later filed back with fellow leaders agreed on almost everything.
One of the most cooperative and collaborative COAG meetings that I've been at.
Once again, very productive, and I really thank the Prime Minister.
Well, it's been a very productive meeting here in Adelaide.
Between them, the 9 leaders represent the nation's 24 million Australians, added to each year by 160,000 new permanent migrants, now agreeing on the need to better coordinate how cities and towns accommodate them.
We've agreed today in the clearest terms perhaps ever that infrastructure and managing population growth are the same issue.
Figures will be pooled on local resident numbers and job shortages, and population growth will become a subject of conversation at all future meetings.
Obviously, there's a need for careful consideration of our nation's population growth and calibrating it to ensure that each state's needs are taken care of.
This needs to be a lot more micro than it is, and that is beyond what the Commonwealth is in a position to be able to do.
Migration really in the end is not the issue.
Demographer Peter MacDonald advised against any across-the-board cutbacks in migration, permanent or temporary, meaning the overall intake set to stay roughly where it is for now. Today's agreement does nothing to cede power to the states and territories on setting migrant numbers. It only formalises the sharing of information. And while all that makes sense in its own right, it also allows a New South Wales Premier and a New South Wales-based Prime Minister, both heading to the polls soon, to say they're doing something to address the pinch points of population growth. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.